boom. See the shapes happening. Ooh, look at that. Ba, 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 boom, ba. Look at that, man. That's what I enjoy seeing. This one was requested by Lunar and Mariah. So if you guys got requests, make sure you guys go to the Patreon. I love these hits. The tension. Boom, boom. Especially in popping, it's a very sudden contraction and release of the muscles. So when they do that, that means you've practiced it a lot. The harder you hit, the more you've actually practiced hits or popping. If you guys want to practice on your own, flex your arms really hard, like for an A count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You should have a little bit of shaking right here, and then release, and then do it again, and then release. I don't teach popping because I'm not a popper. It'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, relax, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and eventually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's like he's controlling. I really want to see what this looks like in the final vision. He executes the choreography really well. There's something that just feels a little stiff in the shoulders. Right here. Chest area. That just feels a little stiff. Everything else, the choreography looks really good. This choreography part is fire. And the way he's performing it too, sells it so well. Bah! Love this fucking move. Sudden level change. Drop. Love this groove. Love the asymmetry happening here. That's always fun. Side is very different in how they did that one move. Super low. I think that's why it confused me, because they're all in like separate levels. The asymmetrical formation, and we have a hole right there. All the members are here, right? Still, I mean, it works because you can still see everyone. In terms of blocking this for camera, simple dynamic there. Boom, boom, da, 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 da. The use of the asymmetrical formations here. Da, da, da. Oh yeah, I was going into like just this build-up part of the music. Very soft and gentle. Da, 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 ba, 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 da, 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 da. Wow, those are all happening on the offbeats. Ba, ba, ba. Wow, that's hard. So you hear all this happening. Da, 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 go. Woo! That silence and then boom into that point. It's like they're controlling the music, because the minute they hit that point, like magic, it turned back on. When you break things down, it's never as difficult as it is. It's like simple. What makes it hard is styling, individuality, and the kind of selling point. Because anyone can do a move, but to perform it and dance it in the way they do, and a lot of people, yeah, that's the tricky part. Because this part, my favorite part in terms of their musicality. So all they're doing is, once they hit that point, majority of the weight is here, and then they just do a nice little lean back or weight shift, boom, as they're doing a head sway. That might need a little bit of practice for some people. Boom, a little bit of the head right there. Swivel of the feet, look, and then shoulder, shoulder, and then bring it back. Separate, they look simple. The hard part is not just the styling, but also the timing. Ba, da, 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 da. One thing I'm really loving too is how big these shapes are. Out, out, drop, slide, bam. This is fantastic. This line of action here. Next one, bam. Look at that difference. Let's change color for this one. Look at that silhouette. Boom, boom. That's more of a subtlety right there. You can see the difference. Bam, bam. A little bit of like the head tilt, head shift here. Boom. Now you see the next shape that they're going for. He's going full out. Look at his chest. It's not just boom, boom. See the shapes happening. Ooh, look at that. Boom, into a body roll. Ba, shape. Ba, 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 ba. Boom, ba. Look at that, man. That's what I enjoy seeing. Like those type of visual silhouettes happening. Da, da. That was a nice strong hit. How do they do that? Oh, it's a chest pop. Chest. I love the hair. I fucking love this move. I do it so many times. Fix your hair. Bah. Nice footwork. Slightly off center. Comes back in. So this is very Michael Jackson-esque, obviously, but they're not fully grabbing their crotch. I think if MJ was doing this, the squats would be a little lower. But it also makes sense going into the next move. If they're squatted lower, that just means extra time to get to the next move. Love the flow, strong shape, and then flow, bah. God, I love this fucking verse. Who's bad? Man in the mirror. What? Great use of the floor, because they gotta really plan this out. He's killing it. Look at that. Oh my god, the jacket. I'm gonna give him a little something. Little movement. Oh, like that's how it's happening. He is tall. And he's hitting levels. Look how much bend there is. His knee relative to everyone else. Dang, he is owning his space, man. Movement, riding it. This looks really good in a big group. Because now you see the subtleties in a bigger way. Oh, I would love to see this with the group in the front right now too. Love that they made this into traveling choreography. If this is the same choreography that they used in the chorus, fantastic example of just changing the direction and the movement, just recycling it to make it more dynamic. I love this. Watch him. Look at him. He's still performing the shit out of it. I love and respect all performers that are still on. Props to him, because what I'm thinking right now, as he's doing this, he's hit his mark, but he's also got to be super aware of the timing of like how many 8 counts or how much time he has to get to the next part. Because it's very easy especially for people who don't typically perform, to get lost in the sauce and forget your timing that you need to get to this spot. Pretty sure like I probably wanted to do a lot more than this. From my experience of like, I need to go to a spot and do my solo part. There's a million cool things you want to do, but there's just an awareness that you need to have as you're traveling. Everything's just moving really fast for him to get there, and everything just slows down here. Ooh, that was nice. It's not Smooth Criminal, but for some reason his demeanor made me feel like it was. And the way his head tilt just sells the shit out of it. Because look at the dancers just doing it. Boom, boom, boom. But look at him performing it. This is such a good example of just dancing and performing. Ooh, okay, now we get to the locking part. How did they get to it? But yeah, look how they're doing the knee drops. And this is what a lot of people, when they see me freestyle, they think I just drop right into it. No, look, there's a lot of, they land into their toes going in, and then they go into it. It's still, you still feel the impact, but you never go direct to knee. He fucking went impact, boom, right there before you went into it. The reason why you do inward is it can easily twist it out, boom, because then you can just pivot, jump, see that? And the way I was trained is so that way you can easily just drop your knee and come back out as if you're walking. His technique is really nice. Look how inward his knee is. It's a flexibility thing too. I can't go that far, but the shape turned out really nice. I just love the locking part. Really? Yep, that was great. So, not much else to add. Fantastic. I love this song. Super funky, super feel good. Love that it was very much more influence instead of trying to do full-on tribute. It was like, because you see the moves that are very Michael Jackson-esque, but they're not trying to be it. They'd be like, yeah, he did this, but here's our own spin into it, take on it. And I love that because it helps, I think, keep their identity of just like, this is who we are. We're not trying to be him, but we were inspired by him. All right, so that's it. If you want more, click on over here. There should be plenty more content for you to watch. And if you guys want super early access or even requests, make sure you guys check out the Patreon. Link is down below.